As the sun sets over the Pacific Ocean, the evening fog begins to envelop San Francisco Bay, shrouding it in a mystical and ethereal aura. The Golden Gate Bridge seems to disappear into a blanket of mist, its orange hue blending into the muted tones of the surrounding landscape. Did you know that the iconic Golden Gate Bridge was once destined to be painted in stripes of blue and yellow to increase its visibility? But when the steel arrived primed in a striking burnt red, the consulting architect knew they had struck gold. Not only was the color highly visible, but it was also much more aesthetically pleasing. And that's not all. The bridge is a true work of art that requires constant maintenance. It takes a dedicated team of painters around 2 years to paint the entire bridge, and once they're finished, they simply start all over again. Now that's what we call commitment to keeping this icon looking stunning for generations to come. Behold, a masterpiece of modern engineering. The Golden Gate Bridge is a breathtaking suspension bridge stretching over 4,200 feet. It gracefully connects the majestic San Francisco Bay to the picturesque Marin County. It's hard to imagine the danger and risks involved in building a structure as magnificent as the Golden Gate Bridge. Day in and day out, the crew faced hazardous conditions that would make even the bravest of souls tremble. But despite the ongoing challenges, the incredible construction resulted in just one casualty over the course of 4 long years. And it's not just luck that kept the workers safe. A supporting net had saved an incredible 19 workers from plunging into the strait below. Stretching 10 feet wider and 15 feet longer than the bridge itself, the net proved to be a lifesaver for 19 workers who would have otherwise met a tragic end. These survivors were given the special nickname, members of the Halfway to Hell Club, for their bravery and dedication. Unfortunately, the near-spotless safety record was marred in February 1937 when a scaffold fell and tore through the net, resulting in the heartbreaking deaths of 10 workers. Still, the legacy of that incredible safety net remains, a testament to the ingenuity and foresight that went into building this iconic structure. If you want to see the Golden Gate Bridge, the best place to go is Vista Point H. Dana Bowers. In addition to the bridge, you can also check out some other attractions, such as the Blue Star Memorial Highway, which honors the U.S. Armed Forces. There is also the Lone Sailor Memorial, which is a statue dedicated to the Navy, the Coast Guard, and the Merchant Navy, as well as the Compass Rose, which displays the direction of the cardinal points. To get to the Vista Point, you simply need to cross the Golden Gate Bridge in a northerly direction. The Lonely Sailor statue is a bronze sculpture located at Land's End in San Francisco, California, which overlooks the Golden Gate Bridge and the Pacific Ocean. Created by artist Marisol Escobar and dedicated in 1971, the statue serves as a touching tribute to the thousands of soldiers who lost their lives at sea during World War II. Step onto the iconic Golden Gate Bridge and you're stepping onto one of the most internationally recognized symbols of San Francisco and California. A true feat of engineering, it was declared one of the wonders of the modern world by the American Society of Civil Engineers. A mighty bridge standing tall and proud, built to withstand even the most powerful winds and earthquakes. In fact, this incredible structure has weathered several major earthquakes, including the 1989 Loma Prieta earthquake. And the best part? The bridge emerged from these natural disasters with only minimal damage, a testament to the incredible engineering behind its construction. So rest assured, when you walk or drive across this magnificent bridge, you're in safe hands. The bridge has 2 main cables that each contain 27,572 strands of wire. If you were to lay all the wire in the cables end to end, it would stretch for 80,000 miles, which is enough to circle the Earth 3 times. This lighthouse served as a critical navigational aid for ships entering and leaving San Francisco Bay. Although it is no longer in active use, the lighthouse has been carefully preserved and is open to the public as a part of the Golden Gate National Recreation Area. Completed in 1935, the tower stands 227 meters tall and is anchored to the rocky cliffs on the Marin County side of the Golden Gate Strait. The tower supports the main cables of the bridge, which in turn supports the roadway that spans the Golden Gate. Joseph Strauss was an American engineer who played a pivotal role in the design and construction of the Golden Gate Bridge in San Francisco, California. He was the chief engineer of the project and oversaw much of its planning and execution. Strauss was a visionary and a dedicated engineer who believed that the Golden Gate Bridge was more than just a bridge, but a symbol of American ingenuity and achievement. Charles Alton Ellis was a prominent American engineer who played a critical role in the design and construction. Ellis was the principal engineer of the project and was responsible for designing the bridge's two massive towers which support the suspension cables that hold up the roadway. The construction of the bridge was a massive undertaking that required the work of thousands of laborers, many of whom risked their lives to build it. These workers came from all over the world and included steel workers, painters, electricians, and many other skilled trade people. They faced daunting challenges, including strong currents and winds, dense fogs, and dangerous heights. Their ingenuity, skill, and perseverance made the bridge possible, and their legacy lives on in this iconic symbol of American engineering. Like the North Tower, the South Tower features an Art Deco design with a distinctive tapered shape and vertical fluting. Whether you're a foodie, a history buff, or just looking for a beautiful spot to enjoy a meal, the Roundhouse Cafe is a must-visit destination at the Golden Gate Bridge. Originally built in 1938 as a working toll booth, the Roundhouse Cafe is a cherished landmark.